As the name suggests, Infinite Minigolf is a game with what seems like an infinite amount of minigolf courses to play. This new fantasy-centric minigolf game is available this week for the PS4, Xbox One, PC, and the Nintendo Switch. It even supports Steam VR and PlayStation VR. This is the sequel to Zen Studios' Planet Minigolf that may have gone under the radar for a lot of you, but you probably recognize the studio's name from their large assortment of pinball games. Infinite Minigolf focuses on customization and creation at heart. Starting up the game, you'll be greeted with your own little customizable avatar. As you play courses throughout the game, you'll learn cards that you can use to unlock new customizable features for your avatar. You'll be able to eventually create a character that truly represents you through the hairstyle, clothing, and I guess golf equipment? And just because I think all the coins on screen are going to make some people worry, no, this game doesn't feature any microtransactions. You unlock those items by playing the courses and using the in-game currency through the matches you play to purchase new items. I had an urge to create a character that looks just like me, so that was the driving force behind me over and over playing the single player offline content. Now, outside of the fun of having the ability to make your own avatar, you get a handful of different game modes that let you get your minigolf on. The gameplay for the minigolf matches put you in these fantasy scenarios, so yes, while the core mechanics of minigolf are here, there's a bunch of power-ups and extra elements to the scoring for each level. Take for example, there is a rocket power-up that boosts the speed of your golf ball, and a spring power-up that launches your golf ball into the air. These are just some examples of the elements that add a bit more chaos to the gameplay and spice up the level design. You also get sort of style points for the way you complete a course, so while you'll get a good score if you do a hole-in-one, you can also get bonus points by doing a ricochet shot. Ultimately, it makes the gameplay feel very casual, so if that's not what you're looking for in a minigolf game, then this is probably going to be a turnoff. Basically, expect something more like Mario Golf than something like PGA Tour. As someone that's not super enthusiastic about sports simulators or even golf in general, I found the gameplay for Infinite Minigolf to be just the right amount of casual gameplay without being incredibly dumbed down for children. It was something easy enough for me to pick up and play that I didn't get immediately bored of. Now let's move on to the game modes. The Play Solo mode brings you to a gallery of 3 maps. A giant home map that mimics the feeling of a snippet in Toy Story, the Halloween-themed Nightmare Mansion map, and lastly the Christmas-themed Santa's Factory map. Each of these maps have 4 game modes for you to play. Quick Play lets you quickly jump into one of the online created custom maps uploaded by another player that used a specific map as a template. As the name suggests, this is a quick way to jump into some new courses, though you don't really have a real choice over the difficulty or the size of the map. It's all randomly selected from the online uploads. The tournament mode is sort of like the campaign mode in this game. You go through 4 tournaments for each of the maps. As you complete each tournament, you unlock the next one until you repeat them over again at a higher difficulty that actually feels more challenging than the setting before it. In total, there's 3 difficulties consisting of casual, normal, and hard, so in total you get 4 tournaments for each of the 3 maps and 3 difficulties for each of those tournaments. I found that playing through these courses was a great way to see cool level design ideas for when you create your own courses. It's also a handy way to rack up currency, like I mentioned earlier, to help unlock new items for your avatar. Along with the tournament mode is the browser and editor. The editor lets you take all the elements from a specific map and create your own course with it. The tools with the editor are pretty robust, allowing you to essentially combine small elements from every course in the tournament mode into your own unique course. Place down flooring, starting points, power-ups, and other themed elements into your own little mini golf wonderland. I think the most important factor is that the tools are pretty easy to get a grasp on, and you can quickly switch between editing and testing your course. You can save the project as well to continue editing in the future, or playtest them and make sure you can complete them so you can upload them online for others to play. That brings us to the browser. Here is where you can search through the entire catalog of uploaded levels made by other players just like you. What I find most impressive is that you can play any level uploaded on any other platform. If you're playing on the Switch, you can play a level that was made on the PSVR or the Xbox One, or vice versa. You can filter through the entire catalog of levels by the size of the course and the complexity of each course. Furthermore, you can sort them via the top rated, the latest ones, some picked by developers, those made by your friends, and your own personal favorites. If you want to have a play session, you can actually make a playlist of certain levels online and then just play them in that order. The remaining game modes focus on the multiplayer. Infinite Minigolf supports both online play and local multiplayer. At the time of writing this review though, the online multiplayer isn't working, not just on the Switch, but on Xbox One as well. Zen Studios has acknowledged this and is currently working on a fix. I'll leave a link to their Twitter account in the description down below so you can stay updated with that fix. As for the local multiplayer, it works completely fine. You're able to play with up to 8 players, though each require a full control screen, meaning that you either need a Joy-Con pair or a Pro controller, or if you're playing on any other platform, just a general controller. As far as the games go, you're pretty much limited to the courses and the difficulty levels in the tournament mode we mentioned earlier. For the $15 price tag this game has, I feel like Infinite Minigolf is a very fair, casual pick up and play game. The course creator and the online community will surely continue to fuel the amount of courses you have to play. Single player content is alright, the amount of offline content isn't really outstanding, but the rewards of creating your own personalized character kept me playing for those rewards. The real fun with this title, outside of the course creator, is its multiplayer. Playing with people locally, we had some good laughs playing through the courses bundled in with this game. However, I wish we could play some online curated games and local multiplayer as well. After a while, playing those same offline tournament courses over and over again can get pretty stale. Additionally, the online multiplayer simply is just not working right now, cutting away a big chunk of the replay value with this title. I'm sure Zen Studios will probably get it fixed pretty quickly, but at the time being, it's just not working. Package that con with the low amount of content for local multiplayer, and you get my reasoning why I say you should pick up this game once it drops in price, or just once the online multiplayer gets fixed. But even then, I feel like it's a very casual pick up and play game, so if you're not okay with that, then this probably isn't the title for you. And that's my review of Infinite Minigolf. Overall, just a very casual pick up and play game. I think it's fun, but I think it's also very limited because it's missing a bunch of content right now. And just in general, there isn't a lot to do in terms of offline content. You really do have to focus on the online community, and part of that is missing because there's no online multiplayer at the moment. But if there's any other questions you may have about this game that I may have missed in this review, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below, or just hit me up on Twitter and Instagram and I'll do my best to answer your question. As always, thank you all very much for watching, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one.